What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the United States invasion of Russia, or better yet, the Soviet Union. A lot of our heavy tanks did get annihilated, but that was because we didn't have a level 10 naval base, and now we have a few. Looking at construction, we are focusing on building quite a bit of infrastructure, and obviously building up our naval bases here in the region. If I could somehow get... 73 of our civilian factories are being used for resource gain. All I need to do, we have such low national unity, if I could change our government to fascist, I could change the export focus to limited exports. I don't know why we couldn't do this before. Definitely going to do that. Can I change partial mobilization to a war economy? Yes, I can. That is absolutely what I needed to do. I don't know why we couldn't do it before. We have now gained a hell of a lot of supplies. Well, we gained a lot of steel, and we gained a lot of chromium, and we gained a lot of factories. But did we gain what we needed? Yes, now we have a lot of chromium, but still we lack rubber. We'll see what happens in just a few moments. I think we could take these 28, destroy this front line, and continue pushing on to our goal. All of these units are going to die. There's nothing they can do. You are going to move in. You're going to move over. All of you are going to move up. And I get that we're going to be losing this fight, but the enemy can't regain their organization, so they are going to just die. You're pushing in, everybody's pushing in. The enemy is about to get overrun. Do we have any new airfields anytime soon, or at least in this area? I don't see them. So I don't think so. We have one way over here that I would like to take. I wonder how long this will take for us to do that. It says only 22 divisions are there. Can we add everybody to the front line? Probably. Looking at construction again. Obviously improving our infrastructure in these areas. And our naval bases are level 10 in a variety of areas, except you are very, very slow. But it's probably because we are just waiting to produce so many different... why are you so slow? You need to move. Are you lacking supply? Not really. I don't know why. Plan preparation is very, very slow. So anyway, we are obviously defeating a lot of the Russians. We have outdated equipment in production. Looks like we need better mechanized. We are lacking rubber. So all we need are a few synthetic refineries, which shouldn't be too hard to build. Moving you to the top. Moving you to the top. This should be completed in just a moment, the 7th of February. 5 more days, giving us 4 rubber. We're taking some attrition here that we don't need to be. And I still want this area. We will arrive in 28 days. Oh my goodness. That is so far away. Luckily, 400 planes still doing a fantastic job. It looks like there's 15 units here that are about to die. All of you are going to remove this. Jet engines have been unlocked. Therefore, we will now absolutely begin working on the jet tactical bomber and the jet fighter, the Lockheed Shooting Star P-80. You can come here, you can come here, crushing whatever we can. All of you are going to garrison to this front line, protect what we can. Looking at construction once again, how is our infrastructure? It's coming along, but very, very slowly. You need to be all the way up to the top, like now. Obviously, our synthetic refineries are going to be completed very soon. Some of our units are ready to deploy. I could just deploy these units. I think I will. Move all 24 of our new motorized infantry. And add, whoops, did that wrong. We have 48. Split you in half. You, 24 over there. I don't think we really need any more additional motorized because they are going to get struck down and die. All of our motorized are yellow. Let's give you some commanders. It doesn't really matter who we give. Omar Bradley giving us a river attack. All of you are going to head to Kamchatka. And all of you are going to head... We don't have any convoys, but if you can, make your way over to here. We don't have any convoys. This unit still hasn't done his job. I don't know why we even try. Cancel, cancel, cancel. How is our motorized looking? We obviously had like 15,000. Now we have 8.2 thousand. All of our Marines are moving over, though we don't really need them to. Northeastern Siberia, once again, gaining some experience. I really just want this airbase. Like, that would make me very happy. Though we've stopped moving there. It says you're going to arrive in probably 28 days again. Let's go to speed 5. Speed things up just a little bit. Can't really do all too much. How is our supply? It looks like we're lacking quite a bit in this region. Well, there it goes. Getting a better naval base and obviously some better infrastructure. How is our radar in the area? That might need to change. Moving closer and closer to the airbase. That way we could really put in a lot of bombers. Day bombing has been unlocked. All of you will move here when you can. Seems like we're still missing some convoys, even though we keep producing whatever we can. Alright, all of these Marines are probably going to head down to here. All of these Marines are probably going to head down to here. Can we cancel their front line? Yes, we can. And 24 divisions. What are these? These are all my tanks. It says we only have 21. That needs to change. Everybody garrison what we can. And all of these units are going to die. Here is the overrun. They don't have attrition, or they don't have supply. They have all died. This gets removed. We now have a new front line. We now need to do an offensive line. All the way through China. Alright, let's cancel this. Create a new front line. Put all 28 units on it. And now create a new offensive line. Cutting through with whatever we can. I think I'm gonna do... Whoops, cancel everything. I think what I'm gonna do is create an offensive line like that. And then make our way up to this river. That's what I'm gonna do. Have you activate. And then all 24 of you guys, once you make it over. It's taken quite a long time. But of course, as we build more and more infrastructure, the better off we will be. I wonder if my cavalry ever made it over. I hope they did. We have a new research slot available. We probably need to go ahead and get another engineering division. Though we're not really on the defense. Our logistics company's finished up using less supply. How goes our recon companies? Can't wait to finally get our tactical bombers. Did we ever take the airport? That is the question. Probably not. Ah, looks like we have. The threat of communism. Change in popularity of fascists. 20%. So now we have all of these planes. I need to go ahead and build this up to, I guess, a level 10 airbase. Move that up as fast as possible, and then throw in 200 planes wherever we can. All of you are going to go after Eastern Siberia. Close air support where we can. It says we're lacking mission range, but I don't think that's really the case. And how goes our heavy tank production? We have 421, but where's our modern tanks? 1.0. So we obviously have a lot. We're lacking supplies. We are lacking rubber still. And that's about it. I don't really see any other refineries that we could work on. Though I would like to get 2. I can't build any here in the Americas. Could build one in Alaska. And I might just go ahead and build one there. Probably not a great idea at all, but let's make it happen. Infrastructure still being worked on. Some naval bases. And it looks like in a moment we're probably going to start working on some new factories. Though we don't need it. Okay, all of Eastern Russia is mine. How goes the flanking on the rest of the world? The Netherlands have pushed in. Looks like the Republican Italy is actually should be communist. Nope, they are democratic. And Turkey and Greece are doing a fantastic job. Military police has been unlocked. New research slot available once again. Maintenance companies, and I would also really like encryption. Can everybody move in once again? We probably can. These units need to move on down. We are gaining a heck of a lot of experience. And I'm starting to wonder if I should change my manpower law sometime soon. Fascists demand a referendum. Suppress this hateful movement, but instead, if the politics, the Silver Legion of America. So we are now fascist. And I'm starting to wonder if I should actually take over Mexico. Or better yet, take over Cuba. They have a lot of chromium I could use. They are democratic. I feel like they would join the Allies. And I'm guaranteeing their independence. I really don't know. I just don't want to risk being at war with the Allies as well. How goes the rest of the world? You all are moving in. U-24 haven't even really made it yet. U-24 have. Let's send you all the way to a front line. Down in... Whoops, that is the wrong country. All 24 of you, your goal is to... I want to make a front line all the way up, and it looks like I finally can. You couldn't do this before. But we have an offensive line. We are pushing all the way up into Mongolia. Activate where we can. And we should still be producing mechanized. We obviously haven't utilized any. 30 of 71 dockyards are being utilized. And we are just pumping out modern tanks as quickly and as efficiently as possible. We need one more refinery. We'll probably build it here. Push you all the way to the top. And then, like I said, we're still building infrastructure. That needs to be improved to level 10. We have a new air base that was being built as well. A lot of tactical bombers. Yeah, we are definitely spreading our way all the way through Siberia. Just wish it was a little bit faster. I have templates available. I don't know if we really want to keep wasting our cavalry divisions. We're using a lot of manpower. It's not really necessary. Can we send all of our Marines... These 10 will go to Miami. I'd like to take over Cuba. Okay, let's figure this out. All 10 of you are going to move here. And then I'm shift-clicking all the way down to Miami. There we go. All 10 of you are going to move here. That doesn't make sense. And then shift-click down to, I guess, Tampa. Okay, you are going here. You all should be going to Miami, and I was correct. Still spreading across Siberia, the Free American Empire, now fascists. I would really like to secure Cuba, and the reason why is they have so much chromium. Looking at resources, they have 160. Like, all of that could be mine if I just took it over and conquered it. But I don't want to go to war with the Allies. Let's justify a war goal and see what it would look like. It's going to take 10 days. Yikes. Not going to be me. But it would be fairly awesome to secure all that area. The Shooting Star has been unlocked, changing over our production to some jet fighters. And there should be one more in here somewhere. Maybe not. I guess not. We have 4 tactical bomber divisions being worked on. I wonder if there's any new airports in this area. Probably not, but it would be pretty cool to start. A lot of cavalry units defending what we can, mostly the coast, because there's nothing really available. Synthetic refineries being built up. About to gain some rubber, which is what we needed. We have gained a new airport as well. Let's throw over some tactical bombers, 300, and give you... not jet fighters just yet. We're going to send over some heavy planes. Let's give you some of those, and about 90... heavy planes. All of you are going to protect the central steps. Close air support, air superiority, air superiority. Looks like we lack range. Is that about it? I think so. We are now getting closer and closer to Moscow. Getting better encryption. I don't think we really need any rockets. Engineering is still looking well. We could get better synthetic refineries. I don't think it's needed, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's start with escort efficiency, and in 10 days we can get something new. Okay, these 24 units now need a new offensive line. Let's spread our way all the way down. I don't know if we need that far, but something like that. Activate when you're ready. These guys are going to do a front line formation here. A front line formation here. What is happening? Cannot draw a front line here. Okay, all of you are going to create a front line like this, I guess. And who else is against us? Yep, all these guys. And then these 24, if they ever made it. I have no idea where they even are. Yes. We are going to remove this line, give you a front line, and basically try to remove the rest of the enemy. That is a horrible, horrible front line. It's so hard to delete things, like I wish it wasn't. Okay, our offensive line is literally gonna look like this. And I don't even know if we need to go that far. Let's do delete once again. And now an offensive line. Like that. And then activate all of these plans. Unpausing the game. Everybody should move fairly quickly. Do we need any infrastructure? Yes, we do. Let's build some here. Jet tactical bombers have been unlocked. Can we put some air experience into our new bombers? We most likely can. How long until our next bomber, though? That's our question. 1950, so it's going to be a very long time. Looking at our production, we are going to be building our jet tactical bombers, but we need to improve the range and the reliability. We have 225, so now they have 540 more range. That is really, really good. So, Jet Tactical Bomber 1. Jet Tactical Bomber 1. A1. I literally think I screwed that up, but I don't know. Jet Tactical Bomber A1. And Jet Tactical Bomber A1 as well. Nope, that's not it. A1, 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 A1. What do we need? Chromium? Yeah, still, unfortunately. Can I do anything else? I have free military factories and nothing to spend them on. Part of me wants to just build up my civilian factories, and better yet, get some rubber. I could probably start pumping out some ships again, though I still need chromium. Do I have full tank production? Yes, I do. I guess we're gonna start building up some carriers once again, though I don't like it, but we're gonna have to do it. There goes a lot of our steel, there goes a lot of our chromium. You are gonna be built here inside Miami. And if we look at our actual planes, looking somewhere at production, can I launch our jets off of carriers? I don't think I can. So really our carriers aren't that efficient. So maybe we don't even need carriers. Maybe we just need battleships. I guess we'll find out in a moment. This can probably be canceled. Let's start building some battleships. One every 6 months. You are going to be built in Florida. Can we upgrade our battleship one more time? Most likely we can. Ooh, an Iowa class. That is going to upgrade it 2 more times, so it's probably a pretty bad battleship. Here goes the rest of Siberia. As long as everybody's moving, I feel like we're doing well. Our Marines still haven't made it over. We haven't really lost any motorized units. The Soviet Union is getting gobbled alive. Free military factories. 300 out of 302. Don't really need any destroyers either. We have a lot of... No, we don't even have a lot of convoys. We have free military factories once again. What do we build? Like modern tanks, I guess? I'm guessing modern tanks. We just need chromium, which we can get from our allies in the... or our so-called friends here in Cuba. I want to declare, but I'm not sure. We could justify a war goal. Our Marines aren't even in place. So they need to make their way over soon rather than later. You all need to go to Miami. We have so much naval experience, too. If I could somehow... Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about Ostaprison here. I could have built up a very powerful airbase, bombing the hell out of Moscow and a lot of other provinces. But anyway, we are continuing to move along Siberia here. We are pushing into the Republic of China. Looks like we have even more planes we can throw down. Let's give you about 500 Thunderbolts. Give you 500 tactical bombers. And all of you are going to be helping here in the Western China. Start close air support, air superiority. Don't think we're going to bomb anything. Interception. Don't really need that. So, the enemy has 118 bombers. We obviously should have a lot more. Maintenance company has been unlocked. We obviously have radar all across the world, except where we actually need it, in Siberia. I don't think it's really worth building all of those radar stations, though. It was for the fight against Japan and protecting Hawaii. But we're doing so well that the enemy can't do really anything at all. Our Iowa class is unlocked. Let's start with the Illinois class next. 35 days. Don't really need the destroyer. Can't really build any better tanks. I could get paratroopers, but they're not needed. Let's get night vision. These 28 tanks, I believe, have accomplished their goal. So now you will move further and further. Activate when you're ready. It says that we're getting a penalty, but I don't think it really matters because our attack and defense is just overall improved. We have outdated equipment in production. The Battleship 1 won't be going for too much longer. Let's get the Battleship 3. Better yet, let's cancel that. And then when our Battleship 4 is prepped and ready to go, we should be able to start building that ship. I wonder how much longer the Soviet Union has. Yeah, it looks like the rest of the world needs to fall as well. Can we build anything? Not really. What about some synthetic refineries? Once we get better synthetic refineries in 39 days, you know, we really don't need to continue focusing on our military production. Everybody is still doing a fantastic job, gaining quite a bit of experience. Everybody's still moving in. Encryption, pulse, or something like that. Been playing for a long time, okay? Air Doctrine, don't need it. I would love to get better, yeah, but 1,022 days is not really worth it. Well, it might be. No, 3 years is not worth it at all. Let's start working on convoy escorts, 62 days. And if I could somehow build an airbase, like if I could build an airbase over here, I could really bomb the hell out of everyone. We'll see what happens though. All of our units still making their way over, or at least they should. Everybody's activated. I wonder what these yellow lines mean. Plan is considered risky. Illinois class has been unlocked, so therefore we can build a Battleship 4. We lack chromium again. We lack a lot of chromium. Take more from the United Kingdom. Well, we are going to be continuing our conquest as much as we can. It looks like this unit needs to make its way over. Getting absolutely wiped out. These units don't need to be here. Sometimes our lines kind of get skewed. All 28 of you are going to garrison this. It says 13 divisions. I don't think that's any... Oh my goodness. I just screwed that up, like hardcore. Okay, all of these units need to leave. Like, now. And let us give you a new group. Once again, these are our tanks that we will put them as orange. We have 28. Give you Mr. Patton, who is giving us armor speed and attack. And now they are orange. There we go. So all of these units basically need a plan. Your front line is here. Along this ridge and all the way up. Your offensive line is pretty much the same. Conquer whatever we can. Activate when you're ready. And now our heavy tanks will be put to good use. The rest of us are still making our way over. Not really going the right direction. How is our overall construction of our infrastructure? Not great, so that needs to be improved drastically. Moving all of those to the top, I guess. And I guess we are going to go ahead and pause the game, put a cut in here. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in our next adventure.